sir, a moment.
You'll be taking my wife.
How do you dare come roaring into this court? Are you not daft, Corey?
You're not yet a Boston Judge Hawthorne. You'll not call me daft.
Who is this man?
Judge Corey, sir, and more contentious.
Time asks the question I'm old enough to answer it. I'm Corey, sir, Giles Corey. I have 600 acres and timber in addition. It is my wife.
And how do you imagine to help her cause with so contentious riot? Now be gone. Your old age alone keeps you in jail.
You're telling lies about my wife, sir.
And you take it upon yourself to decide what this court shall hear and what it shall set aside.
Your Excellency, we mean no disrespect.
Disrespect? It is a disruption. This is the highest court in the tallest province. Do you know it?
Your Excellency, she was only reading books. I never said she was
What
rich.
books? What?
It is my third wife, sir. I've never had a wife be so taken with books before. You understand? I had not to find the cause of it, you see. I don't know which I blame her for. Broken charity for the woman. Broke charity for the
Excellency, he claims hot evidence for his wife's defense.
I haven't submitted evidence in proper affidavit. You are certainly aware of our procedure here, Mr. Hale. Clear this room.
You're desperate, sir. You come here 3 days now and cannot be heard.
Who is this man?
Francis Nurse, Your Excellency.
His right with his wife's Rebecca, she was charged this morning.
Indeed. I'm amazed to see you in such an uproar, Mr. Nurse. I've only heard of your good name, Salem.
I think they should both be arrested in contempt.
That's right, you
They have proof of your eyes. Stop for being shut up to it. Girls, sir. The girls are frauds.
What?
They have proof of it. They are deceiving you.
This is contempt, sir. Contempt!
Such happened. Do you know who I am, Mr. Nurse?
I surely do. You must be a wise man to be what you
And do
are.
you know that near to 400 are marked in jail for Marlena to live upon my signature? And 72 condemned to hang by that signature.
Never thought to say to such a weighty judge. You are deceived.
Mary Warren, what are you about?
She would speak with the deputy governor.
Did you not tell me Mary Warren was sick in bed?
She worried, Your Honor. She says when I go to fetch a court last week, she said she was sick.
She's been struggling with the soul a week, Your Honor. She comes down to tell the truth to
Who
you.
is this man?
John Proctor, sir. Elizabeth Proctor is my wife.
Beware this man, Your Excellency. This man is mischief.
Proctor, Mr. Davenport, I think you should hear this.
Peace. What would you tell us, Mary Warren?
She never saw no spirits.
Never saw no spirits.
Never. She has signed a deposition.
No, I accept the deposition. Tell me, Mr. Proctor, have you given the story out in the village?
I have not.
They've come to overthrow your court.
Mr. Parris, do you know, Mr. Proctor, that the entire contention of this court is that the voice of heaven is speaking through these children?
I know that, sir.
And you, Mary Warren, how came you cry out for people sending their spirits against you?
You were
I
pretending.
cannot hear
It
you.
were pretense, she says.
And the other girl, Susanna and Walcott, they're also pretending.
Aye, sir.
Indeed. Now, Mr. Proctor, whether I decide whether I shall hear your story or not, it is my duty to tell you this. We burn a hot fire here. It melts down with all concealment. Are you certain in your conscience, mister, that your evidence is the truth?
It is, and you will surely know
I
it.
take it you came here to declare this open revelation in the open court before the public.
I thought I would, with your permission, sir.
Now, sir, what is your purpose in so doing?
I would free my wife.
There lurks nowhere in your heart, nor hidden in your spirit, any means to undermine this court.
Why, no, sir.
I tell you straight, mister, I have seen marvels in this court. I have seen people choked before my eyes. I've seen them stabbed by pains and slashed by daggers. I have not yet until this moment not the slightest reason to suspect these girls may be deceiving me. Do you understand my meaning?
Your Excellency, does it not strike upon you that so many of these women have lived so long
Do
with
you
such...
read the gospel, Mr. Proctor?
I read the gospel.
I think not. Or you should surely know that Cain were an upright man, and yet he did kill Abel.
Aye, God tells us that. But who tells us Rebecca Nurse murdered 7 babies by sending her spirit out onto them?
Judge
This
Hathaway.
one will swear she lied to you, sir.
Aye, she's the one. Mr. Proctor, your wife sent me a claim this morning in which she's pregnant.
My wife pregnant?
There be no sign of it. We have examined her body.
Well, if she says she is, then she must be. That woman will never lie, Mr.
She
Denford.
will not.
Never, sir, never.
Mr. Proctor, if I were to tell you now, I'll have your wife be kept another month until she show her natural sign. In which that case, you'll have her living yet another year until she's delivered. What's safe to that? Come now, you say your only purpose is to save your wife. Good, then she is saved. A year, and a year is long. It is done. Will you drop this charge?
I think I cannot, sir.
Then your purpose is somewhat larger.
He's come to overthrow the court, Your Honor.
These are my friends. Their wives are also...
I trust you not. Sit you down. I'm ready to hear evidence.
I come not to hurt the court. I only come to...
Go into the court and bid Judge Solid and Slughorn declare recess for an hour. Let them go to the tavern if they will. All prisoners and witnesses should be made in the building.
Forgive me, sir. I've known this man all my life. He's a good man, sir.
I'm sure of it, Marshal. Now, Mr. Proctor, what deposition do you have for tonight? Bid you be open, clear as the sky, and honest.
I am no lawyer, so
If your heart need no lawyers, proceed as you will.
You read this first, sir. It's a sort of testament. The people signing it declare the good opinion of Rebecca and my wife and Martha Corey.
Their good opinion.
These are all covenant people, land-holding farmers, members of the church. If you notice, sir, they've known the women many years and never saw they had any signs of dealing with the devil.
How many names are here?
91, Your Excellency.
These people should be summoned for questioning.
Mr. Danforth gave them all my word that I would come to them for signing this.
This is a clear attack upon the court.
It's every defense an attack upon this court. And
Now all innocent and Christian people are happy for the courts in Salem. These people are gloomy for it. And I think you will want to know from each and every one of them what discontents them with you.
I think they ought to be examined, sir.
I do not necessarily.
These are all covenanted Christians, sir.
But I'm sure they may have nothing to fear. Mr. Cheever, take this, draw warrants for arrest. No, draw warrants and arrest for examination. Now, Mr. Proctor, what other news do you have for us? You may sit, Mr. Nurse.
I brought trouble on these people I have.
No, old man, you have not hurt these people at their conscience. You must be the Senate. The person is either with this court or he must be counted against it. There be no road in between. This is a sharp time now, a precise time. We live no longer in the dusky afternoon where evil mix itself with good and befuddle the world. Now by God's grace the sun is shining, and them that not fear light will surely praise it. I hope you will be one of them. She's not hard to say.
No, she's not. Mary, remember the angel Raphael when he said to the boy Cabanas, do that which is good and no harm shall
Come, man, we want you.
John, my deposition. This is Mr. Corey's deposition. I would ask you to remember.
What lawyer drew this, Corey?
You know, I've never hired a lawyer in my life before.
My compliments. It is very well phrased. Mr. Parris, if Mr. Putnam is in the court, bring him in. You have no legal training.
I have the best, sir. I have 33 times in court in my life, and always thank you.
Then you are much put upon.
I've never put upon. I know my rights, sir, and I will have them. You know, your father tried a case of mine once. It might be 35 years ago, I think.
Indeed.
He never spoke to you again?
No, I cannot recall it.
That's strange. You gave me £9 damages that time. You were a fair judge, your father. You see, I had a white mare that time, and this fellow come to borrow that mare, and there he is.
Mr. Putnam, I have here an accusation from Mr. Corey against you. He said you coldly prompted your daughter to cry witchery on George Jacobs, who is now in jail. What say you?
It is a lie.
Mr. Putnam states your accusation is a lie. What say you?
A foreign Thomas Putnam, that's what I say to that.
Well, what proof do you submit for this charge, sir?
The proof is there. If Jacobs hangs for a witch, he forfeit up his land. That's law. And this man is killing his neighbors for their land.
What proof, sir?
My proof is there. I have it from an honest man who heard Putnam say the day his daughter cried out on Jacobs. She said he had given him a fair gift of land.
And the name of this man?
Why? What name?
The man that gave you this information.
I cannot give you his name.
And why not?
You know well why not. If I give his name, he'll lay in jail.
It's contempt of the court, Mr.
You will surely give us his name.
I will give you no name, sir. I've mentioned my wife's name once, and I'll burn in hell long enough for that. I stand you.
In that case, I have no choice to arrest you for contempt of this court. Do you know it?
This is a hearing. You cannot clap me for contempt of a hearing.
Ah, it is a proper lawyer. Will you give me a good reply, or do you wish me to put this court in full session?
I cannot give you no name, sir. I cannot.
You are a foolish old man. Mr. Cheever, begin the record. This court is
Your Honor, he has my story in confidence, and
The devil lives on such confidences. Without confidences, there would be no conspiracy, Your Honor.
I think it must be broken, sir.
Old man, if your informant tells us